walk right here, we walk ain't for the weak. The kingdom ain't for free, it's for the meek. All I need is a little milk, don't need no meat. The prophecies, they coming out, you know it's gon' get deep. When you step in the Lord house, you better watch your feet. We gon' wake the world up, wake them up out they sleep. We do this every day, we in the streets, that's a repeat. The prophets of God, yeah, we at war, we can't bishop. We standing bold, that's just how it go. We can't fold, we just let them know it's in like though. Yeah, they blind, they done lost their mind. Thank God for this time. When the affliction get they hidden, they gon' be the first in line. We still cursing the city, and we still cursing the field. When I look back on my history, man, I'm cursing, they real. It's like I looked in the mirror, bro, this verse right here familiar. And now I see why the enemy hate us and trying to kill. We got boots on the ground, up in this spiritual war. No, this ain't deja vu, but we done been here before. So when the Lord get the knocking, are you gon' open the door? Better not wait till it's too late. Right now you cutting it close. Ain't talking cheap. This walk right here, we walk ain't for the weak. The kingdom ain't for free, it's for the meek. All I need is a little milk, don't need no meat. The prophecies, they coming out, you know it's gon' get deep. When you step in the Lord house, you better watch your feet. We gon' wake the world up, wake them up out they sleep. We do this every day, we in the streets, that's a repeat. The prophets of God, yeah, we at war, we on the block. Take care of the ops, we stand on this rock. Can't be rocked, yeah, we got them shot. Scriptures got them hot, they gon' scoff. We just shake them off. They mad, yeah, they raw. This true raw, ain't no coming soft. You better count the cost. Gird your loins up. If you ain't bout this truth, then damn it, what you join for? Ordained from the beginning, yeah, we were born for. All these prophecies, they coming true, you see the warnings. God just action, no acting, don't get caught not performing. They honor with they lip, what a trip. Be about the Lord business, that my biggest tip. Take a hold of the kingdom, then I let it slip. They didn't know we was gon' rise up when we got off them shit. They talking cheap. This walk right here, we walk ain't for the weak. The kingdom ain't for free, it's for the meek. All I need is a little milk, don't need no meat. The prophecies, they coming out, you know it's gon' get deep. When you step in the Lord house, you better watch your feet. We gon' wake the world up, wake them up out they sleep. We do this every day, we in the streets, that's a repeat. The prophets of God, yeah, we at war, we can't be beat. So why you be jamming? Right now I like just where I'm at, this one no accident. They like you changed on me, ain't the same like back then. They don't know what happened, the truth is that I'm tapped in. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, they know we don't profit. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, who I'm warrior. Hey, hold up, wait a minute.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum, they can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 107, ain't it? We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never traded. Got the breath of life in my lungs, I'm resuscitated. Precepts, the only P we pushing in this heat, hitting harder than the desert eagle bullet hit the earth with the line. Let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind, heard this word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent. We raising up the 12. They say the truth hurts, so we labor and travail. From NYC to Houston, from LA to Riverdale, talking truth, taking the kingdom in the gates of wicked hell.
Just touched down, I ain't got my foot on the brake. Truth got my mind, I'm feeling renewed
Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk Truth. Today you got myself, Captain Emmanuel, to my right.
Officer Baruch.
To his right.
Officer
To
Zachariah.
my far right.
Officer Eliakim.
To my left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left.
Officer Hezekiah.
All praises to the Most High.
Yes.
Today,
That's
all right, we dealing with the 10th installment of this series that we done over the years on Let's Talk Truth. Millennial Monsters 10. Boasters of Bodies. Now, last week we did a flashback Friday because the hot topic last week was Julio Foolio, a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida,
Right.
was put to death. Right? Now, in the show, we did that show years ago, like 2021, something like that, right? And we went over the Jacksonville, Florida beef. Now, that's when I first learned about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we went over it or whatever the case, and we basically prophesied what was going to happen.
Right.
So if you tuned into that flashback last week, it might have been a little cringy. I had the nappy fro under the long dreads. It was crazy work, right? But today is basically an updated version of that. All right, you reap what you rap part two, basically.
Right.
But we're gonna dive deeper into the psyche of the glorification, the sensation of people bragging about bodies,
Right.
in particularly in the rap music. All right. So before we move further, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button.
Do that.
All right, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Drop a comment. I mean, I don't understand why this show is not hot yet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tripping.
But I don't know. Today might be the day. You never know when it'll break the mold. Right. All right? But do your part. Drop a like. Share it. All right? Because today it's a hell of a topic.
That's right.
Hell of a topic. Matter of fact, give me that first clip real quick. Oh, yeah. Give me Proverbs 8:6. Let's open up real quick.
Read Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 6. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things.
Come on.
And the opening of my lips shall be right things.
Uh-huh.
For my mouth shall speak truth.
For what?
For my mouth shall speak truth.
Let's talk truth. Read.
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
Right.
Sheesh. Now. Yeah. So, speaking of abomination in the lips, play their first clip.
Bars.
Man died. A fourth is in the hospital with critical injuries.
4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene.
4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 got hit.
Now, 3 of the men died. A fourth is in the hospital with critical injuries.
So,
4 shot.
all right. So, in that clip, what you see is, right, like I said, we went over in a flashback Friday some years ago, but we played it last week. We covered the beef while it was going on, while it was, at its peak,
Right.
pretty much, right? But a lot of people still not familiar with the story. So the rapper Young and Ace, about 6 years ago, he was celebrating one of his homeboys' birthday. It was him, his blood brother, and 2 other homeboys. They was leaving a birthday dinner in a car. They got to the first stoplight leaving a restaurant. And they came and shot the car up. Everybody in the car died except for him. And he got shot like 8 times. He barely survived. So 3 people in the car died. And 1, being the rapper, Young and Ace, survived with gun wounds. So the rapper Julio Foolio, he put it in the song. He said,
You can't make this
3
stuff
died,
up.
1 lived in the worst way. With that, like you just heard. Very terrible. Right? Then, years later, it happened to him just on the reverse side. He got shot with 3 other people. But the other 3 survived, and he the only one that died.
Crazy.
So the rapper Young and Ace, 2 days later, 2 or 3 days later, dropped a video Well, no, not that one. Another one. Don't mess it up. You don't be knowing nothing.
What?
But anyway, because the do it was the same day.
Right.
But a few days later, he had a video with the Don Julio bottle. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating brother death. And he said he repeated what they put in the news clip.
Right.
You understand? What do you say? 3 shot, 1 dead, whatever.
This ain't right.
He described how they did it, chopper through the windshield.
Sheesh.
All of that.
Crazy.
You understand? So that is what's going on. The killings is happening, and they boasting about it.
Claim
They
that.
boasting
You can't
about
make
it.
this stuff
Give me
up.
2 Timothy chapter 3 real quick. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1.
Bring it out.
So we going to get into it today. You know, it's not a... Well, before we... go ahead, read that real quick.
Yes, sir. The book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Dangerous times shall come. That's the times that we living in, brothers and sisters. Dangerous times. Go ahead.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves,
Uh-huh.
covetous,
Read.
boasters.
What?
Boasters.
Boasters. Now that's broad, right? Boast about your clothes. You know, niggas been doing that.
Right.
I got I just left the 11 stone pair of shoes, $12.50. They like the hottest song in this year. So they say all his music full of captions, Instagram posts.
Damn.
But people been boasting about material things and stuff like that. But you know we in a land that we in perilous times.
That's right.
That boastful spirit has transferred to murders. I got 5 bodies, nigga. I got 6, nigga. I got 7, nigga. I shot a nigga last week, nigga. I shot a nigga last night. That's what they doing. They boasting about bodies.
Come on now,
I don't
dog.
see the day. All right, get that article real quick. So, like I said, the rapper Foolio that initially responded to Young and Ace getting shot some years back, his rival, he, boasted about it. And now he ended up being on a losing end for now, per se. All right?
Damn.
Put that on the screen.
Julio Foolio's mom blames son's death on his rap career.
So his mama
Sheesh.
finally spoke, and she said he died. He reaped what he rapped.
Wow.
Now,
Message.
scroll down. Read that.
Julio Foolio's mother, Sandricus Mays, is blaming her son's death on rap music. In a new interview with Newsweek, Mays opened up about her relationship with her late son and how he got into music. The mother explained that he began taking rapping seriously at around 16 years old, and she was active in his career to prevent him from getting into trouble.
So, if you know anything about the rapper Julio Foolio, he wasn't never not rapping about what he rapping about.
Right.
So if she was involved or active early in his career, she wasn't trying to prevent a damn thing.
Wow.
That's cap.
Facts.
But, that's how it be. The mamas, they be trying to defend their wicked children.
Cap.
But while she was reaping the benefits from it,
Right.
when she saw that it could potentially, she could live off of it, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't preventing the damn thing. Right?
This
Keep reading.
ain't right.
Everything went through me. Any decision, any record labels that contacted him, he will always contact me to ask me, hey, can you look over this? However, Mays insisted that no matter how supportive she was of his career and dreams, rap music was ultimately his demise.
Can y'all scroll? Y'all all right? Come on.
Sandricus told the outlet that after Julio Foolio was shot 8 times at point-blank range, she had a heart-to-heart with him about his career.
So just like his rival Young and Ace, he got shot and survived already.
Right.
He got shot on his front porch. He got shot out in the back. He done got shot on multiple occasions.
Damn.
So the mama said, I tried to talk to him after he got shot 8 times at point blank range. Go ahead.
we have to understand that Charles wasn't...
I actually want to say his government name. He's Charles now.
Right.
Go ahead.
Damn.
We have to understand that Charles, a.k.a. Julio Foolio, wasn't getting shot at because he killed somebody, because he robbed somebody, because anything like that.
So she said, my baby ain't getting shot because he actually did anything. Go ahead.
The mother claimed.
Come on.
That's not what happened. All this happened because of rapping.
What?
Cap.
No, read that again.
All this happened because of rapping.
She said he got shot because of he boasted about them bodies. Now, real quick, give me Proverbs 18:21.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
So death and life are in the power of the tongue, right? We know that's a Christian quote. They say that all the time. But what the mama is saying, what happened to Foolio, is a manifestation of that precept. You understand? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Watch this.
And they that love it,
And they that love it shall what?
shall eat the fruit thereof.
So if you speak life and you love to speak life, you're gonna eat the fruit of that. But if you love to boast about bodies and death and sliding and shooting, you're gonna eat the fruit of that.
That's right.
That's what his mama said happened to him. Thus saith the mama. You understand?
Right.
So all praise to the Most High. We gonna dig deep into this topic later on. That's just to bring y'all up to speed of the reason for the season. But as y'all know, before we get into the topic, we got some segments to cover. All right, bring us in, LT, with the reality radar.
Reality radar.
All right, so something happened while we was doing our usual 1-2, right? Blitzing the earth.
What?
Something happened in Nashville, Tennessee. All right, put that on the screen real quick.
Viewer sent us this video of what looks to be a couple dozen members of the far-right group Patriot Front jumping out of a U-Haul. Some have shields, others have banners, and even some are waving the Confederate flag. The group even went so far as to vandalize the Woodland Street Bridge by spraying their logo underneath it. The group is known to spread hate speech in Jewish, black, and gay communities. When we asked Governor Bill Lee about it, he only addressed the anti-Semitic aspect of it.
Well, I think we've seen anti-Semitism rise up all across this country, unfortunately and sadly. And we should stand against it at every turn and every place, including in our community.
We've learned the march did not have a proper permit. Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell's office weighed in, saying the mayor has been emphatic that hate speech, even while legal, is not welcome in Nashville. He's requested information from both MNPD and Metro Legal about known violations of law in recent demonstrations.
So, first of all, right, notice how the white man, when he addressed it, he didn't say a damn thing about the anti-black vandalism and none of that. He just mentioned anti-Semitism, showing that they don't give a damn about us, right?
Damn.
Because even though anti-black racism is anti-Semitism, because we come from Shem, that ain't what he's talking about, right? But that's first and foremost. They show you they don't give a damn about us, but they using what them KKK evil white folks did to make laws against being able to do what we do in righteousness, in accordance with the law.
Ain't no way, boy.
In accordance with the law. And that's march the streets and chant the word of God and preach repentance.
That's right.
So they finna formulate laws against that. All right? Now, before you play the clip, show the caption real quick. So somebody posted this. Now, mind you, we've been planning this event in New Orleans for, we do this our 10th time doing it. We do this every year, right?
Right.
So Nashville that was completely a coincidence that was happening at the same time.
Right.
All right. But somebody posted with a blue check. I don't know who it is, but I don't know. You got a blue check, you must be important, right? I don't know.
Right.
He says, someone said white bigots are marching in Nashville. Send in God's army. Now you can tell he's not with us.
Right.
But that just goes to show you, even though the people don't be with us per se, they know what time it is.
That's right.
They know the brothers with the fringes, they walk around with the Bibles and they militant and all of that. They not playing. That's not a joke. That ain't play.
That's right.
They really bout that God life.
Right.
You understand? So we said send these brothers in. All right, play the clip real quick.
Jesus Christ is black.
Alright, we can take it down now. Now, look, pull up the neck. Now, this post stopped at, I want to say 4.1 million views. Now, somebody else posted it.
Damn!
And it's at like 11 million, but I want to show you their caption. They decided to put a whole damn narrative, a lie narrative, slanderous narrative. Put that on the screen. Read that.
Breaking news. Black Hebrew Israelites are marching in New Orleans, Louis, in response to the Patriot Front marching in Nashville, Tennessee.
First of all,
Wait.
it was happening at the same. How long?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
If we marching in response to what they doing in Nashville,
Right.
What put the spirit on us to do the response in New Orleans?
Right. To overshadow
Damn, you
this.
stupid as hell.
What the hell?
Oh.
But
Crazy.
they said that we did. That was a reaction. That was a response to them. Oh, y'all want to do that in Nashville? We gonna do this in New Orleans. That's what they saying. Read the next sentence.
The two groups haven't encountered each other yet. It's starting to look more and more like election season.
So he's suggesting that we're both government puns of propaganda to contribute to the election politics. You understand? That's what he's suggesting. A lot of people is taking that and running with it.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Straight madness. You understand? Now, give me 2 Timothy 2 verse 4. First and foremost, we don't give a damn what the hell some white bigots, none of that political, none of that we don't give a damn about none of that.
Right.
Because we real soldiers in the army. We really the army of God.
That's right.
We warring for the souls of our people. We pulling up where our people at.
That's
to
right.
teach them repentance. Read what you got.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4.
Come on.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
No man in the army of God will entangle himself with the affairs of this life. Like what some damn white bigots doing in Nashville.
Right.
I don't give a damn about that.
At all.
Now, back to the original video, the original point. They took what the white bigots did in Nashville and they said, we're going to enforce harsher laws to stop giving permits for marches.
Damn.
So they using that situation, which could have been just, all strategy to stop us.
Right.
You never know. Give me that real quick in Daniel chapter 8. They using that to stop us from being able to do what we do all up. You notice we've been going viral every week. That's why the people just know, man, look, I don't agree with them when I see them. They be, I don't like how they be yelling with the Bible, whatever. But that's God's army.
That's right.
It's God's army, all right? At this point, I just got to admit it.
That's right.
There they go again.
Daniel 8, I want the policy.
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 25.
Come on.
And through his policy.
Through his what?
And through his policy.
Through his legislation. Go ahead.
And through his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper.
He shall cause what?
Craft to prosper.
Cause craft. They real crafty. How do we stop? Because we put an amendment in the Constitution and we decided to let these niggers use that to their advantage. How do we reverse that?
Right.
Biff. Come on now, dog.
Let's use their triggers against them. Let's send some white folks out.
What?
And use that to you understand?
Right.
Cause craft to prosper. Read on.
He shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Read.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace, meaning what he makes seems to be peace. I'm doing this for the greater good of America. You understand? By that false peace, he gonna destroy many. And that's what he been doing. That's what he been doing since he got into power. And he do to all the nations.
This ain't right.
This just a minute example. You understand? This white man is very, very crafty and deceitful. And then give me that in 1 Ezra 5 real quick. In verse 73. Just dealing with that Twitter post. 'Cause that's the one that doubled them, that triple the views that the initial one got when the brother said send in God's army.
Right.
Because people run with BS propaganda. Read what you got.
The book of 1 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 73.
Come on.
And by their secret plots and popular persuasion.
You see that? That's the damn policy causing craft of secret plots. Secret plots and what?
And popular persuasions.
And popular persuasions. That's propaganda. Oh, the black Hebrew Israelites did this in response. That's popular persuasion. Read on.
And commotion.
And commotion. See, it's beef. It's politics.
11
It's
million views.
election season. If the government is using them.
Right.
You understand? With that, there was two completely unrelated events.
That's right.
But what do they use these three ingredients for? The secret plots, the popular persuasions, the commotions. What is all that for, Reed?
They hindered the finishing of the building.
They trying to stop us from growing. Like I said, we blissing every week, going viral every week, doing youth violence conflict resolution seminars every week, doing community cleanups every week.
Right.
We all over the world doing good works. And the people are starting to see we cannot deny the Christ in them. Damn. You understand?
Right.
The hearts of the people are starting to change towards us.
Right.
How do we hinder their building? Because they are persistent, and this thing, every week that they show up somewhere, they're even deeper. The line is getting longer and thicker.
Facts.
You know, did it? You understand? How do we hinder this? Secret plots, popular persuasions, and commotion. That's what you see.
Right.
That's what you see. You were finna say something?
Yes, sir. Can I get a precept on that?
Yes, sir.
2 Corinthians 13 and verse 8, please. The beautiful thing about this is we know that in the end we win.
That's right.
No matter how many popular persuasions Esau try to frame Mishnah by a law, they do this, they do that, and we understand it has its effects, but we know at the end of it all. Read what you got.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8.
Come on.
For we can do nothing against the truth.
Come on.
But for the truth.
What they must understand is it doesn't matter how many laws you put into place, how many rules, how many policies, it does not matter. The Israelites win in the end.
That's right.
You can control the narrative now, but when Christ cracked that sky, there's nothing you can do.
Right.
That's right. And all praise to the Most High. So now let's move on real quick to the Isaiah 11 and 11 minute. All right? Come on. All right, so real quick, let's see what's going on in this West African country. Play that clip real quick.
Junta Captain Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso has approved a revised family code that criminalizes homosexuality. This decision makes Burkina Faso one of the 22 out of 54 African countries that do not allow same-sex relationships, with severe penalties such as death or long prison sentences in some regions. The council approved a decree for a new Personal and Family Code (CPF) that enshrines the ban on homosexuality in the country, the presidency announced in a statement. From now on, homosexuality and related practices are prohibited and punishable by law, end of quote, emphasized the Minister of Justice, Edaso Rodrigue Bayala. Although the specific penalties were not outlined and the text is yet to be approved by the Deputy of the Transitional Legislative Assembly, Burkina Faso may now join the ranks of Uganda that enacted one of the harshest anti-LGBTQ laws globally in May last year.
All right. So, like the brother in Uganda that put out something similar, a decree against homosexuality, they doing the same thing in Burkina Faso. I believe that's how you say it. They a neighboring country to Ghana. They one of them West African countries. That's all praises to the Most High God right now. You understand? Get Daniel 4:17. When it comes to, I know we usually touch on, how the evil rulers and stuff like that is all a part of the Lord's plan or whatever. But even when you see stuff like that, rulers, different rulers of countries putting certain things in play for the good.
Right.
God is behind that too. All right. Read what you got.
The book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Come on.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
That what?
That the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So none of these rulers of these countries, it's not their bright idea. You understand?
Right.
It's not that their spirit moved them. That God's spirit moved them. You understand? Right. The Most High is the one in charge. And that's why you see some of these countries, they starting to move in that direction.
That's right.
You understand? God do as he please. And he uses these rulers as just little pieces on the chessboard. You understand? Message. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Read.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Come on.
And setteth up over it the basis of men.
Yeah, it could be an Edomite. It could be a Hamite. You understand?
Right.
It could be any nation or any people.
Right.
But the Most High is able to fulfill his enterprise through them. That's what he did. So we gonna give credit to the Lord.
That's
all
right.
praises to the Most High, Burkina Faso. Now do some more stuff.
That's right.
All right. But that'll conclude the Isaiah 11:11 minute. We're gonna take a quick break. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna be right back with more on
Let's Talk Truth.
It said our Lord and Savior sprang out of Judah, meaning Christ came out of the same tribe as you did.
Our people need help. They need assistance, and guess what? The prophets of God showed up, and we're going to bring our people to repentance.
We out here in the rain, out here to wake our people up, trying to get them out of that gang violence and that crazy mentality.
When we ain't here, it's violence, it's drug dealing, killing, and everything else goes on here.
This movement don't go nowhere. This movement ain't like none of the other movements before it. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Truth. All praises to the Most High God. All right? As y'all can see, the topic for the day, Millennial Monsters Part 10. That's right. Boasters of Bodies. All right? We talking about your new generation's favorite rappers. All right? Before we, Speaking of this new generation's favorite rap, this is one of the top tier, elite, highly regarded, revered rappers of this generation.
Damn!
This ain't on the topic about boasters of bodies, but it's one of our favorite segments. A quote from our Honorable Bishop Nathaniel.
That's right!
You see stuff, and it make you say, the hell is this? Bring us in, Auntie.
What the hell is this?
So this rapper named Kodak Black, he from the tribe of Levi. I just gotta put that out there. All right. Ça passe. Now I really kind of been, I ain't gonna lie, kind of been confused. I thought he was in jail, but I guess he not. In one of his last interviews, he was on drugs real bad, or whatever. Well, he shows up to this podcast, right? This podcast that has been instrumental in promoting or putting the Boasters of Bodies on their platform, right? He shows up to this podcast and does a random interview full of nothingness, vanity.
What the hell?
And amongst the vanity, he said, now, if you got kids, send them away. If you ain't here to, if you ain't built for certain content,
Right.
just take a break real quick. All right? Because this is what the hell is this?
Right. It really is.
All right? So don't say I ain't warn you.
Because they still sitting right there.
Now, play the clip. Lord have mercy. Watch this, man.
I want to see now.
On that. What's the official sniper game policy on that? Is there an official policy on everything? Oh yeah, of course.
Just one time, man.
You ate it one time? What was so appetizing about it?
It was like some herpes shit going on what you call it. So I had to with the other shit, the other hoe. You feel me?
That is a shocking revelation. There was some herpes shit going on, so you just moved
like
2 inches away?
It was a bump on that motherfucker. And I just in my carnival, I had to take Charlotte down through her. She was that.
So I'm gonna translate, kinda. So what he's saying was, he was with a harlot that was so attractive that even though she had a herpes, something clearly indicating herpes on her vaginal area, he decided to move a couple of inches downward to was supposed to be, the exit hole for boo-boo. He decided, well, I can't do nothing with the herpes hole.
The herpes hole.
So I'm going to manually lubricate using my tongue. I'm going to manually lubricate the booty hole.
Oh, my God.
Because she just so fine.
And he still was on drugs.
Man,
at this point.
This is our leader. This is our young generation.
Herpes hole.
Dumb as hell. That's what that is.
I don't know what to say.
Let me get a script.
Go ahead.
Proverbs
please,
chapter
no.
15 and read verse 2.
Yes, sir.
Proverbs 15 and verse 2. This is what you have right here. Read this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright.
The tongue of the wise gonna use knowledge aright. That's what the wise brothers gonna do. We're gonna make sure the words of God come out. We ain't gonna walk that way. But what?
But the mouth of fools.
But the mouth of a fool, Kodak Black, go ahead,
poureth out foolishness.
That was straight foolishness right there at the end of the day. You spewing out, you talking like that, man. That's some nasty, foolish stuff right there. You are ignorant fool. So you still got herpes, by the way.
Hey, officer.
Just because you went one inch away, don't mean nothing.
Hey, it's somebody somewhere trying to justify that right now.
Bro, he said, bro. He said.
Hell no.
Matter of fact, your forehead touched
kind of boy.
So you telling me you never see the girl?
Hell, man. Jump down to verse 4. Remember, this is the same rapper that said, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it.
Because I'm a gremlin.
Right. This is gremlin activity.
Listen, I'm a carnivore.
What can we say? Right. What shall we say then? Read verse 4.
Verse
Same
4.
chapter. Read.
Verse 4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
A wholesome tongue?
Right. Right.
It's a tree of life. Go speak life. Read.
But perverseness therein.
But perverseness in the tongue
is a brick.
Look.
Bring it on.
Look, it's talking about speech. He's speaking on it. That's perverse as hell.
Right.
But literally,
Facts.
breach, boo-boo crumbs with herpes residue in the tongue is a what?
But perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
So I apologize for playing that clip and breaching y'all's spirit.
Right.
But man, what the hell is this?
Wow.
All right, enough of that. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Levi. Lord. All right.
How long?
Let's get into the topic. All right. We're going to go from bursting a booty hole licking to boasters of lies. The hell is this?
Damn. Bring it out.
So, as I said, can y'all put, well, damn, never mind. All right. So the topic for the day, Millennial Monsters 10, Boasters of Bodies. We're talking about these rappers that have sensationalized and glorified murders. All right? And one of the more famous for that has recently passed. We went over it in the beginning of the show. We touched on it a couple shows ago. We played the flashback last Friday when we touched on it years ago. We touched on it in the beginning of the show, and we're just going to bring it to the surface again. All right? So play that real quick. So this is dealing with Young Ace and Foolio. Foolio died. Young Ace made a couple, well, he published a song that he had in a chamber from whenever it took down.
Right.
Whenever it went down. And then he made a song and video in response, in celebration of his rival's murder. And this is a criminal lawyer reacting to it. Play that clip.
You know, his lifeless body being taken away into an ambulance. And as that's happening, Young Ace releases a diss track. Did you hear what he just said? He said, fellas got the low, I told them to do it. Now, if they can link Young Ace to any kind of case related to this, this is coming into evidence. Now we're going to have more killings because it's just going to fuel it even more. If you dance close to the sun, you're going to get fucking burned. Look at that. Look at that car. That is premeditated first-degree murder. No question about it. But, I mean, and then admitting to crimes online. You watch. All this stuff is going to come out. We're seeing it in Young Thug's case where they're using his own lyrics against him in a criminal trial. And it's not like I'm some older white guy saying, well, you know, the music of the youth today is so, you know, no, it's they're killing each other. They're killing each other. It just has to stop.
So this is a criminal lawyer. He's saying that they gonna use this in court.
Right.
Damn!
Your rival die. You make a song. My nigga got the low. I told him do it.
Did you now?
So now here's the funny thing. Well, it ain't funny, but I don't know what to say.
What?
It's a show that, you know, we the prophets, we prophesy.
Right.
But I don't know what manner of spirit is on the producers and writers of this show. It ain't a show no more. But whatever spirit that they had, it was the spirit of prophecy. You understand?
Sheesh.
That's right.
They got a lot of stuff. Cause we be using the clips from the show kind of fairly often, right? But they went over this stuff in they show years ago, decades ago. Play that clip real quick.
Despite the hip-hop community being the driving force behind the Stop Snitching movement, rappers tend to snitch on themselves a lot. In 2000, rapper Gangsta Licious reportedly assaulted record executive Johnny Guinness with a tennis racket and a bottle of Hennessy on the set of a music video. Guinness refused to cooperate with authorities, but the next day, Gangstalicious made an appearance on MTV's TRF.
Hold on. Drop the beat. Gangstalicious, my mind's too vicious. EMC's all day, delicious. My whole crew up in this, no doubt we gonna win this. Smack up your moms like I smacked Johnny Guinness. 3 o'clock yesterday, I don't care what they say. Suckers really shouldn't play, I hit them with the hell they say.
So that's satire, right?
Right.
He describing, he wasn't a suspect or none of that. But he ended up describing the criminal act. Line up on line, precept upon precept. And the police came and snatched him up, right?
Ain't no way, boy.
Now, more modern, more up to date, all right, these comedians did a skit. Also going into this.
Bring it out.
All right? Put that on the screen. Hopefully this don't get us, I don't know. All right, 16 seconds. Come on. Oh, so he named the person that he killed. He named the date and time.
And the weapon.
November 9th at 9 with a 9.
With a 9.
You finna get 99 years, nigga. Hey, I'm telling you.
Right.
But in their mind, I didn't snitch. I didn't say nothing. We can't snitch. But you in your lyrics.
Right. And you got the weapon in your hand.
What the hell? What the hell? Now play the next
What
clip.
the hell?
Just to go back to the, the young and ace. Play that.
Can't miss him with this chop. You write that down? N-word, I kill for stuff like this. I live for stuff like this. Automatic incarceration. Hop out the car and bust them. We got the money.
So, hey, for real, that stuff is real. But if we doing it,
right.
Come on now.
Right.
They get salaries for that.
Rico.
You know the feds is doing that.
Yeah.
All right? Play that next clip real quick.
I'ma walk him down, ain't no standoff. No. Niggas playing hard, but he really soft. Prosper got shot. Tate got shot. Desi got dropped. Damn. Nate got popped. Damn. Leaky got shot. What the hell? Spaz face hot. Okay. Corbin got kidnapped. They found his bones. He was right. Where's Corbin? Meet you up the boss. They knocked his ass off. John act the fool till they walked his ass down. Dive in the ground. Curtis felt him round. Corbin got kidnapped. Lost. Got his ass found.
Sheesh. So he naming all these shootings and murders in his song, boasting about it.
Message.
Like the feds ain't listening.
Come on now, dog.
But he ended up getting another judge. Lord had another judgment in store for him. Give me that in Ecclesiastes 8 real quick about, you can start at 11. But just the mindset of these dudes that do this. That think they can just boast about murders like it ain't consequences.
Right.
Like it ain't, read what you got.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11.
Come on.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Because you get success. You get money. You get a paycheck. You understand? From boasting about bodies. You ain't getting no sentence. You ain't got picked up yet. Read on.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
I'm going to do list of dead ops part 1, part 2, part 3. How many parts he ended up doing? 3 or 4?
Damn.
He did songs called List of Dead Ops. How you got 3, 4 lists? What the hell? You might as well name them Rico part 1, part 2, part 3. You understand?
Hell no.
But since I ain't get sentenced for that, I'm just living life as I'm dropping these songs, Reed.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times.
And 100, he make 100 list of dead ops, Reed.
And his days be prolonged.
And what?
And his days be prolonged.
He'll live a little. Go ahead.
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God.
Watch this.
Which fear before him.
Come on.
But it shall not be well with the wicked.
And you never know what that's going to entail. It could be jail, right? It could be a life sentence.
Right.
Or it could be a death sentence. You understand?
Right.
God said it would not be well with the wicked. Get the next one. So just still dealing with the self-snitching and the raps. Play that.
25 people are listed on the same indictment as Young Thug, and in it, prosecutors used the rapper's own lyrics as evidence. Ariana Manise in studio with us this morning to walk us through the very latest on this one. The layers just keep on getting peeled back on this one, Ariana.
That's correct, Aisha. Many of the charges related to the indictment point to Young Thug's rap lyrics as well as social media posts as evidence. Now, Young Thug's songs and music videos were listed in great detail by Fulton County authorities. Lyrics such as, "I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body." The indictment also tied the rapper to the murder of Donovan Thomas. That's the leader of a rival gang, pointing to lyrics which state, "I killed his man in front of his mama." One of the people charged with his death was a member of Thug's YSL label. Now, using lyrics and social media posts could present a challenge for officials, and that's according to 11 Alive's legal expert. But District Attorney Bonnie Willis says her office can indeed use the music as evidence. Take a listen.
I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is such.
So they said, to hell with the damn Constitution.
Right.
We using your rap lyrics, nigga, to convict you, to indict you and convict you. And guess what, Young Thug? And it's many more rappers. Get another one. Play the next clip. Watch this. Youngin, he was what, 15, 16?
Texas rapper Tay-K has been sentenced to a total of 55 years after being found guilty of murder and 3 counts of aggravated robbery stemming from a 2016 home invasion in Tarrant County, Texas. His sentencing comes a week after the 19-year-old pled guilty to 2 counts of aggravated robbery, but not guilty to capital murder, stemming from the death of 21-year-old Ethan Walker.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar Trevon McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of murder.
On July 19th, Tay-K was found not guilty on a capital murder charge that carried a mandatory prison sentence of 40 years, but was still found guilty of murder and robbery and sentenced on July 23rd. Tay-K's sentencing comes 2 years after he first blew up in mid-2017 with his track, The Race. The song quickly went viral online, sparked a number of remixes, peaked at number 44 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and even went platinum.
Papa nigga, did I go out my way? Do the dash, then I go out the way. Rob a nigga shoes, rob a nigga lace. We tryna see 100 bins in our face.
The track was recorded after Tay-K cut off his ankle monitor while under house arrest pending his trial and ran from the cops. And after he was caught, he released his Project Santana World.
I love my chopper and I think it love me. Probably cause I let that bitch do what it please.
The Race remained popular after Tay-K's arrest, both as a catchy track and as a meme. The following year, he was still releasing songs like After You and his Block Boy JB collaboration, Hard. But in the lead up to and duration of his highly publicized trial, many fans wondered just how his lyrics, which literally talked about running from the law, might play out in the courtroom, since copies of The Race's lyrics were reportedly given to the jury.
I woke up to Moody, who gon' die today? Shoot a fuckboy in his motherfucking face. We could get up, but you don't wanna go that way.
It might be that the song is used to show that, look, right? He knew he'd been charged. He was on house arrest. He cut off his ankle monitor, fled the jurisdiction, right? And look, this song indicates he thought he was guilty.
That's Professor Andrea Dennis, a law professor at the University of Georgia and the author of a 2007 study on the use of hip-hop lyrics in court cases. Genius spoke to Professor Dennis back in October 2018 about how a rapper's lyrics may come back to haunt them in the courtroom.
The song is about being on the run after being charged with multiple crimes. And if you look at the lyrics, a literal, simplistic translation might suggest, right, that he tried to beat a case, but he didn't, so he fled the jurisdiction.
Beat a case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race.
As it stands, Tay-K is still facing another robbery charge and another murder charge for his alleged involvement in 2 separate incidents in 2017 while still on the run from police. I'm Tia with Genius News, bringing you the meaning and the knowledge behind the music.
So, give me Psalm 64, verse 8. So, we usually use this for the so-called white man, which, you know, yeah.
Bring it out.
But These millennial monsters, bro. This is what they doing in their song.
Right.
Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 8.
Come on.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
So the man was accused of murder. He cut off his ankle monitor and went on a run.
Right.
His hit song was about him
race.
catching a body. And to hell with the beat. I'm trying to beat a case. Damn! But I didn't beat the case. So I did the right. I ran. I went on a run. He described his crime in a song.
Damn!
You understand? How can you do that and get away?
Two crimes.
How can you get off from that? You saying, jury, convict me. What's wrong with you? I didn't beat the case. I did the race. And I got caught.
Are you serious?
But all these rappers, they own tongue falling on themselves. Is that it?
All that see them shall flee away.
Your Job 15 and 6.
There you go.
Job chapter 15, verse 6.
The book of Job, chapter 15 and verse 6.
Come on.
Thine own mouth condemneth thee.
What did God say?
Thine own mouth condemneth thee.
Your own mouth condemn you. We can't say, well, that cracker gave a nigga 100 years. We can't say that. We can't say that it's the white man trying to, do you in. Because he do. But you just adding all the fuel to the fire.
That's a fact.
Pouring all the petroleum, the gas, the lighter fluid. You understand?
Right.
Yo, he don't got to do no hard work. He don't got to do no forensic work. He don't got to do none of that. All he got to do is play your lyrics. Your own mouth shall condemn thee. Go ahead.
And not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against
We
thee.
don't need no witnesses in court. You understand? Your own lyrics gonna testify against you. Get Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 20. You can't make this up.
You can't make this stuff up.
Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 20. That's right, Bishop.
The
Read
book of
that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 20.
Come on.
And when they cast up the accounts of their sins.
So when they cast up the accounts of their sins, when you go to trial, read.
They shall come with fear.
You're going to be scared. You're going to be scared now. You were big and bad in the world.
Right.
So you're going to be scared in the day of your judgment. Read.
And their own iniquities shall convince them to their face.
Imagine a judge playing a murder case. Such and such got shot through a windshield by this weapon at this time. I'm innocent. And he played a song. Yeah, caught that nigga the chopper through the windshield. 1038, yeah, it got real. You know, what can you say then?
Can't say nothing.
What can you say?
You said everything.
Lord, right? You just said it all, damn it. Sirach 9 and 11. Sirach 9 and 11. So, cause all these, they get famous, they get stardom, and people look up to them.
Right.
But look at the latter end of their boasting. Sirach 9 and 11. Come on.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
Don't envy the glory of a sinner, especially a murderer. Go ahead.
That's right.
Thou knowest not what shall be his end.
You don't know if it's going to be him getting slid on. You don't know if it's going to be him getting snatched up in jail. You don't know if it's going to be a plane crash.
Right.
You don't know. Read on.
Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in.
The ungodly got pleasure in bodies now. Right. I have pleasure in a list of dead ops.
Sheesh.
What you say he said on 23? How it go? He said that thing with joy. I'm smoking 23. Said that thing with joy. Whoa. Who I smoke. Baby, like, bro, the video, they having the time of their life. The ungodly got pleasure in the murder of their own people. God said, don't delight in that. Read on.
But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
God got something for that ass. So all these that you see, all these judgments, whether it be a life sentence or a death sentence, guess what? Thus saith the Lord. You want to have pleasure and boast about bodies and all of that? Hey, you're not going to be unpunished to your grave.
That's right.
It
Think
is
God
what
is
it
not
is.
going to hold you guilty for
All right,
that?
y'all brothers got something for the break?
Yes, sir. I got one more.
All right, go ahead.
Go to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19.
Bring it out.
We've been touching on it. I've been bringing it out. Hey, you reap what you rap. Hopefully, brothers understand that. Read that.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 10 and verse 19. In the multitude of words.
The multitude of words. What is going into rap lyrics? There's a lot of words on them tracks, right? Read on.
There wanteth not sin.
You gonna do some evil when you rapping this music. And these people know that. Read on.
But he that refraineth his lips.
If you just shut the hell up, you
Is-
understand? Put down the rap and all the trap music. Read on.
Is wise.
You're going to be wise. You're going to have a life to live. You raise a family. Do the common thing. Be an Israelite. Keep God's laws. That's all I got.
Right. All praise to the Most High God. So look, y'all, we finna take a quick break. When we come back, we just getting started. If y'all thought what y'all saw was something, wait till the next Millennial Monsters we finna bring out after the break.
Message.
The screen. You're gonna be truly astonished. What God said we was gonna be an astonishment.
Right.
It is what it is. So don't go nowhere. Hit the like button. Use this time to go to the bathroom real quick. Grab a drink out the fridge.
Libation.
All right? And come right back, because we going to be right back with more on Let's Talk Truth.
Where's this Judah blood at? Where's this Judah blood? Right here, sir. Judah blood, are you ready for war? Yes, sir. Fall out, teach the people. Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, look, it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't get scared now. We on their head now, yeah, cause it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't be scared now. We on their head now. Forget the corner, yeah, we want the world. Been putting in that work. You can't do it like we do it, now they mad, they feelings hurt. On the gas, better keep up, yeah, we do this round the earth. But we still down to earth, they just mad we did it first. From the US to the DR, yeah, you know we coast to coast. India, South America, you know we had to go. All in Africa, Barbados, and in Ecuador. I know they want us to stop, but for the Lord, we do the most. Yeah, this the mission. Like Peter and Andrew, yeah, we fish. All these prophecies coming true, but you still wish. We can get the kingdom together if you just listen and play your position, cause you know it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't get scared now. We on their head now, yeah, cause it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't be scared now. We on their head now.
I apply pressure like Hydrex on more fly than a fly cat. It's wartime, you borderline. On the northern sides, most high stretch you out. Destroying angels roar inside of me, please let me out. The prophet spit the spot, then hit your block, now it's a drought. 1,000 deep, we on your street, we hitting every house. We are the sons of God, our father's business, what we bout. We really live this camp like we ain't doing this for clout. Got orders from the bishop, make them bastards stop. We going lamb in Amsterdam, hit Berlin with a whirlwind. From burning heat to Germany, this prophecy make worlds in. You want a kingdom, take theirs in. Yahweh said we next up. It's wartime, don't let us spiritually we wreck stuff.
Wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't get scared now. We on their head now, yeah, cause it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't be scared now. We on their head now.
Back. Are we back? Welcome back to Let's Talk Truth.
Shout out to IT. Shout out.
Oh, praise to the Most High God. All right, today we continue in the show.
Right.
Millennial Monsters Part 10. 10 on. Boasters of body. All right. And real quick, we got an officer. You want to clear something up real quick?
Go ahead.
Did you want to clear something up real quick?
It's not hard, bro. Go ahead.
What?
This is the verse, man.
Oh, yeah, the verse.
They can't hear you.
I'm not saying that we can't rap. Right. That's not what I'm saying. Okay?
So he pulled Proverbs 10 and 19, and the multitude of words that one of not sin. And when he broke it down, he was like, what is this going into? Rap music. Now, don't we got righteous rap music?
That is correct.
That's right.
Can you clear it up just a little bit better?
So what I mean is the rap lyrics we talking about is the drill rap.
That's
where
right.
our people are killing each other off of. That's the sin right there. That's
all right. Oh, but you all right. All praise to the Most High. Now, you know, we can't do no show. We can't do no show.
No show.
Without showing love.
Much
That's right.
To the most beautiful.
That's most beautiful.
Of God's creations. The most unique.
Come on. Speak.
Of God's creations. It's on the planet Earth.
Earth.
Our glory.
Our
came
glory.
from us.
But you don't care about us.
Come on.
You understand?
Hey.
IT, bring us in, please. This week on Black Women Weekly. Put that on the screen, man. You can't make this stuff up. Put that on the screen. Read it before you play it.
Shaking my head. A 22-year-old woman and her friend allegedly killed her 53-year-old sugar daddy and severed his thumb to still use his cash out.
You can't get no more savage.
That's crazy.
You can't make this stuff.
That is diabolical.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh my God. Play the clip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Two women who investigators say gained access to a dead man's cash app by cutting off his finger.
Investigators tell us Audrey Miller and Tiffany Taylor Gray viciously attacked the man inside his Northwest D.C. apartment back in April, then cut off the man's thumb, stole his phone, and cleaned up the crime scene. News 4's Paul Wagner walks us through this disturbing case.
In a 49-page affidavit filed in D.C. Superior Court, investigators laid out a gruesome and diabolical scheme. The woman on the left, listed as suspect number 1, police say, is 19-year-old Audrey Miller. The woman on the right, listed as suspect number 2, is 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray. According to the court affidavit, Gray and the victim, Fazil Teklemariam, knew each other. The affidavit says one witness told police the 53-year-old was her sugar daddy. In these two photos, police say suspect number 1, Audrey Miller, and Teklemariam are seen together entering his apartment on April 1st. D.C. police believe Fazil Teklemariam had been dead inside his third-floor apartment here on Peabody Street Northwest for about 4 days before his body was discovered. According to a court affidavit filed in the case, he had suffered blunt force trauma to the head, he'd been stabbed, and his right thumb had been cut off. A witness told police that the thumb was used to gain access to a cash app and to buy liquor and drugs. Included in the court affidavit, investigators attached numerous photos from surveillance cameras mounted outside 2 entrances to the building, as well as the foyer and the hallway leading to the victim's apartment. Police say 2 men, one they have identified but not charged, were seen with the 2 women coming and going from the building over several days. Investigators say the suspects used the victim's key fob to get into the building and were seen carrying items out of the apartment. There was also evidence suggesting cleaning agents had been used to conceal or eliminate evidence. Police say they got a couple of breaks in the case. Last year, Teklemariam filed a complaint with D.C. police claiming suspect number 2, Tiffany Taylor Gray, had taken his phone and used it to steal $1,800 from his cash app. Break number 2 came when investigators learned Tekla Merriam's cell phone last pinged from a tower in College Park, not far from where Gray rented an apartment. A law enforcement source familiar with the investigation says the claim Tekla Merriam was Gray's sugar daddy has so far not been verified. Investigators believe the victim's severed thumb was used to access his phone. To date, investigators have not found the victim's thumb or the electronics stolen from his home. Audrey Miller is locked up in the D.C. jail and is waiting a preliminary hearing. Gray is in custody in Prince George's County, where she was arrested last week. In the district, Paul Wagner, News 4.
News 4 has so far been unable to reach any of the victims' family.
You cannot make this up.
You
know what I
can't make
want.
this stuff up.
Rock 25.
Damn,
Verse
get out.
13. Let's start here.
Right.
2 black women teamed up to kill a 53-year-old man, one of their sugar daddies. And when they killed him, they said, nigga, we need your thumb to be able to get in your cash app. That's some slaughter gang. That's some slime. That's
Slime
some,
right there.
Slap business. That's slap business right there. Damn. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart.
Come on.
And any wickedness.
Any wickedness.
But the wickedness of a woman.
Because girls be doing wicked stuff.
Right.
Wicked homicide. But come on now. That's another level. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
You can't compare. It's on another level. That's what God said.
Right.
Now read verse 2. So allegedly the man was these whole sugar daddy. You damn, you brothers, you older men. That's why the scriptures say the aged man be sober, temperate. You understand? Give it to one wife.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
Because when you try to dibble and dabble with these young hoes,
Right.
you don't know they praying on you. They praying on you. Come on.
Ecclesiastes 25 verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth.
So this is what God hate right here. These are the souls that God hate. Come on.
And I am greatly offended at their life.
He's offended at the lives of these particular, these categories right here. Come on.
A poor man that is proud. A rich man that is a liar.
Watch this.
And an old adulterer.
A what?
An old adulterer that doted.
A sugar daddy. God hates sugar daddies.
Right.
Come on now, dog.
So now go to Sirach 93. So this is for you damn sugar daddies out there. You playing with the wrong damn specimen. These evil young black hoes. I'm telling you. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 verse 3.
Come on.
Meet not with an harlot.
Do what?
Meet not with an harlot.
Don't meet with these hoes. Read.
Lest thou fall into her snare.
She gonna set you up. She will kill you and chop off your finger to get in your cash app. To get in your account.
Why not just
Are you
leave it on
serious?
Come on, man.
Crazy.
You can't make this up. That's, man, look, hey. Let's talk truth, man. All right. We can't do nothing regular. Sheesh. Y'all brothers got something?
Yeah, let me get Sirach 23.
Turn his mic up, y'all.
Because this is a prime example of what being a whoremonger goes wrong. Being a whoremonger just don't pay off.
That's right.
And this is a prime example. Give me that.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23 and verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die.
He probably knew he knew them was some sluts, but the bread was just too sweet.
Damn.
The head was too good.
Damn.
Or whatever it was he was getting, it was too good for him. And he died for it.
God had his number. He lost his life, then his thumb.
Damn.
Whoa. All right, y'all. Look, we got to move on. Let's get back to the topic. Millennial Monsters 10, Boasters of Bodies. Y'all know we can't do this show without bringing out the one that made boasting about bodies in this generation just the thing to do. Y'all already know who we finna bring out, man. Play that clip, man. Listen. Come on.
You know my aim different. 3 bodies, same pistol. Don't play, we change niggas. This me, I'm the same nigga. I try to count my bodies. You gon' need 3-4 hands trying to count my body. I'm a savage, I am what I am. Kill some niggas, I do it again. Just be happy that you was not them. I think if I catch 3 more, I'm double digits. Let's talk bodies, I got 7. They stop me at the airport cause I keep that metal. Talk about bodies, I got a few. 4 plus 3, 3 plus 2. I'm King Von, nigga, who is you?
Whoa. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's you see how cool he made it look.
Blatant. They thought that was tight to some people.
His lyrics is somebody's affirmations. They wake up to this. They live that.
Definitely.
It's somebody
drugs some people with
somebody lip syncing these lyrics on Instagram right
every
now.
day in the mirror practice.
That powerful niggardry
It's
at work here.
Now, that's just him boasting about bodies. He got a song. It didn't come out till after he died. He kept it unreleased because just like some of the people that we played earlier, this man broke down a crime scene of a murder that he did.
With his
Play the next clip. Come on.
Bitch, I was sliding with Big Ace. You was riding down the tray. I hit the alley, told bro, wait. You know King Von do his thing. I hopped out, no, I don't play. Now I'm running on my waist. I count the crowds and hesitate. Matter of fact, this was the day I shot up Dumbo with LA. M-Thing and McAdoo. Jojo died, we laughed at do. Tweet at us, won't follow you. Tweak with us, we follow you. Show you what these hollows do. Don't let my vultures swallow you. Now they lying merch on you. They never slide cause you was fool and no one really liked it you. Shit so sad, but shit so true. Now let's take it to the wig. Been off that porch is like 06. Don't remember my first kiss, but I remember my first lick. Don't remember my first bitch, but I remember my first hit. By myself who I was with and I was missing like a bitch, but now I'm Mr. Never Miss. Hey yo bitch, I never kiss, and now I'm Mr. Never Miss. Hey yo bitch, I never
All right, so he said in the first part, one of his most famous assassinations that he did was the murder of a girl who was named Chaos. She allegedly was a body catcher herself.
Right. Wow.
But he said he was sliding down the train, meaning 63rd. Him and Big A, that was his culprit on the murder. What's the word? Accessory. Right. He said, we hit the alley. I told bro, wait. I counted the crowd. I hopped out. No, I don't play. He described how he did it.
He named the weapon, too.
He named the weapon. Nah, Beretta on my way.
Right, yes.
He named the place, the scenario, and the weapon. He did what them skits said. Like, you cannot make this up. Go to Micah chapter 7. Micah chapter 7 and verse 2. So them lyrics that you hearing is nothing new under the sun. These spirits was here before.
Right.
Just now they got much more technology. White man that gave them firearms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is heightened. But God talked about Negroes, black killers back then. Read what you got.
The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 2.
Read.
The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood.
They do what?
They all lie in wait for blood.
I hit that alley, Tobro, wait. You understand? Man. Lying in wait for blood. Read.
They hunt every man his brother with a net.
I count the crowd, don't hesitate. You understand? Hunting. He talking about going up hunting. Read on.
That they.
Then he went and talked about how he went and shot up a school. He named the school. Crazy. Read on.
That they may do evil with both hands earnestly.
Doing evil with both hands is crazy. That's crazy. Read on.
The prince asketh, and the judge asketh for a reward.
And guess what? That's how they be able to get off. You pay the lawyer so much money and the DA and the judge. That's how they be getting off. And we gonna touch on the most famous getter offer in the second.
You can't make this.
No diddy. Read on.
What?
And the great man, he uttereth his mischievous desire.
He do what?
He uttereth his mischievous desire.
So the great man in this context is the rapper with the big platform and the riches and the cars. Right. He's in one of the music videos. He in a rave in the middle of the project. He's the greatest man from O Block. And what is he doing? Uttering his wicked desire. You understand? You're going to need 4 or 5 hands trying to count my bodies. You just be glad you was not them. That's crazy. You understand? Read on.
So they wrap it up.
Read.
The best of them is as a briar.
Wicked as hell. Come on.
The most upright is sharper than a thorn hedge.
They wicked as hell. Read.
The day of thy watchman and thy visitation cometh. Now shall be their perplexity.
It's only so long. They gonna last before their perplexity come. For him, it was the graveyard. For many, it's the damn prison yard.
That's right.
You understand?
Yep.
Now, you go ahead.
Can I get a precept?
Go ahead.
Hey, go to Ecclesiastes 10 and read verse 12. Ecclesiastes 10, 12, and 13. Read this.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 12. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
He gonna swallow up himself. All this murder, talk about murder. I'm gonna shoot the dude, I'm the op, this and that. Guess what? It's back on you. You swallowed up what you were talking about. Read on.
The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness.
The beginning of his words is foolishness. This is what you were talking about earlier. All the stuff they spew out is foolishness. Come on.
And the end of his talk is mischievous madness.
Is what?
Mischievous madness.
That's some madness right there. You can't make that up. All these
4 or 5 hands trying to count my body.
Right. And then he count them out like, and we know he had
3
more than
plus
that.
4, 5 plus 2.
Yeah, now you thinking of half. Hold on, that's
12
tries. 3 more and I'm in double digits.
That's madness. That's the type of monsters we dealing with today, though.
Sheesh. Now, he got, of course, just like every rapper that make it big with something in particular, something about them, they always spawn disciples,
right?
Babies,
little minions.
So, because he died, what, 2020? So that 4 years ago. So, the newest version of him, the light-skinned version, put this young brother on the screen. Come on.
Start a drill school for people who got 2 bodies or more.
Your hair like this. Man, I'm finna start taking school. You gotta have at least 2 bodies.
That's at the minimum.
Like, what would be required to pass?
I don't know. I ain't got my together for the class yet. For real.
You ain't make the syllabus?
So, just to get some context, right? This is a young rapper from Chicago, not too far from where King Von was from, right? He did an Instagram live, and he was like, look, I'm finna start a drill school.
What?
But in order to enroll, you already got to have at least 2 bodies. Now, the rapper, ironically, King Von, he got another song. He said, you ain't no killer if you only got 2 bodies. If you didn't kill 2 niggas, that ain't enough. So he said you got to have 2 bodies already just to enroll in the how to kill school. This what this young nigga said. All right, keep playing.
You got to have at least 2 bodies.
That's at the minimum.
Like, what would be required to pass?
I don't know. I ain't got my together for the class yet. For real.
You ain't make the syllabus yet?
Nah, people been texting me saying when it start though. I'm trying to see. I gotta enroll people, all type. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work I gotta do. I'm gonna figure it out one day though. I'm only taking 10 kids though.
If a student graduates from this school, their future probably not looking too bright.
What? What you trying to say?
I'm saying there's only 2 places
So
they can end up being.
not looking bright.
Bloodhound.
Hey, so he said, my future not looking bright.
What?
And then at the end of the clip, it was just a split second. It showed what we finna show in detail.
Damn!
Now, in that same interview, just a side note, he was the first rapper ever to break a damn Percocet peeled into powder and snort it in the middle of the interview. Yeah, he did that on that interview.
He retarded.
Dummy!
Well, he ain't nothing no more.
Oh, yeah.
Play that clip.
As fast as the world heard of Bloodhound Little Jeff, is just as fast as his career was ended after he was shot and unalived in his hometown of Chicago. Rumor has it that Bloodhound Little Jeff was on a drill trying to take someone's life when he would unexpectedly be shot himself and lost his. The shooting took place on the 6600 block of South Roads around 5 p.m. Surveillance footage of the incident will go viral all over social media, with people getting to see the tragic last moments of little Jeff, as the video will show him chasing someone down and will ultimately be shot and fall to the floor by an unexpected shooter. It's never a good thing when someone loses their life, but it's hard to have sympathy for someone who lost their life trying to take someone else's. So how do you explain that one? However, rest in peace, little Jeff, and condolences to his family, and hopefully this is a lesson to any of the youth in Chicago coming up. Y'all be safe out there.
So, what King Von brought forth, what he spun into the earth, was you gotta be doing it. You understand? That's what's gonna take your career to new heights. You can't just be affiliated and you paying for people to kill people and stuff. You gotta have the bodies. So this dude, his career is taking off. He doing the interviews. He got music videos dropping, doing numbers. He died on trying to do it.
Damn! School. You can't make this stuff.
Right, he supposed to have a drill school.
He got school.
He died from a failed drill.
Damn, you stupid as hell.
Failed. Damn, that's like being a driving instructor. You taking somebody out of driving, you getting wrecked.
I didn't mean to do that.
In Matthew 26:52, let's see what Christ said. This is what happens. This man died trying to do it, trying to do a drill, trying to add to the body count. They say he had 10.
He fired himself.
Come on, man.
Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 52. Then said Jesus unto him, put up again thy sword into his place.
Peter, put your sword up, bro. Go ahead.
For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
All they that take the sword, today that's the gun. You take that thing, meaning you use that thing, you gonna die by that thing. You understand? Read it again. And then what?
For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
That man died with a Draco in his hand. I believe they were trying to kill. Put to damn death.
Hey, I believe he said that in one of the interviews too. Like that's how he wanna die.
Wow.
Can I get a precept on that?
Go ahead.
Get a Proverbs chapter 5. Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 22. Yes, sir. It's going into the same thing that Christ said. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 5 and verse 22.
Come on.
His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself.
His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself. So the same wickedness, the same folly that you're in is going to be the same thing that takes you. Come on.
And he shall be holden with the cords of his sins.
Read.
He shall die without instruction.
And that's what you see with a lot of these young men, these young rappers that are dying on the drill scene. Their own wickedness, their own lifestyle is turning back on them. And they're dying at young ages without instruction. Come on.
And in the greatness of his folly?
The greatness of his folly, the fame that he's getting from killing these people and rapping about these people and doing the interviews and getting clout for your stories. Come on.
He shall go astray.
And this is the same thing that took you out. The same thing that took you away and ultimately resulted in your demise. That's why our people got to stop glorifying these rappers.
This was happening to the young men trying to build their career on that same foundation. Check this out. Play that clip.
County man's rap song got him arrested for murder. 19-year-old Ladarian Chandler is in jail today, accused of shooting a man in the back after an argument in Lakeland in December. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said the victim died 24 days later at the hospital and did not want to cooperate with investigators. But detectives eventually focused on Chandler. They weren't sure he pulled the trigger, but then found a rap song where he allegedly bragged about shooting someone and included details only the shooter would have known.
My rapper expert tells me he doesn't sing well, he doesn't move well, you know, he's just a terrible rapper. But he's a stupid rapper because, you know, he not only makes him a rap video about shooting somebody, he admits shooting the guy in the back.
So the sheriff says Chandler had been in juvenile custody until a month before the shooting.
All right. So, basically, basically what they saying is he could have got away with it. but you wanted to rap about it, you dumb, stupid nigga. Your victim refused to testify against you. You remember how we put the scripture? Your own damn iniquities will testify to you against you.
Right.
Your victim don't even got to testify. He refused to testify. But your rap lyrics lined it up. Now we got to arrest you. Damn. Hey, get let me see, Proverbs 12:1.
You can't make this stuff up.
The book of Proverbs.
Read Jeremiah 10:8. This one more fitting. Jeremiah 10:8. It's got a word I want.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
But they are altogether brutish and foolish.
So God said his people are altogether brutish and foolish. Look up that definition real quick. Brutish. What does that mean? Right? I need the Merriam-Webster. Brutish. Man, could have got away with it. Man. Read that.
Brutish. Resembling, befitting, or typical of a brute or beast.
All right. Hold on. That ain't the one I got. Read B, 2B.
2B.
Uh-huh.
Showing a little intelligence or sensibility.
Stupid as hell.
Damn!
They dumb.
Damn, you stupid as hell.
And they slow.
So that's what God said about these damn millennial monsters. All right? Now, let's go back one generation. Let's go to the OG. Oh. Now, this man was praised, and I was a little kid. I rooted for him too.
Baby mama.
All right, pause it. So in his rap song, he said Marlo Mike. He names a person, Marlo Mike, up in the back seat begging for a body. What does that mean?
What?
Is he begging for plastic surgery? What is he? Lucy, I need a BBL? What is he talking about? Begging for a body. Huh. Play that next clip. Your boy. Watch this.
I'm saying, Boosie, you got a 15-year-old kid that was a hitman. That kid, Marlo Mike, killed 9 black people for Lil Boosie. And he paid him $2,500 per death. How in the fuck you gonna fix your mouth, nigga? Say what you would do to Kanye West. And nigga, you been killing niggas. Lil Marlo Mike in the back itching for a body. You put that in your song, my nigga. Bragging about how this little boy killed people for you. But we clap for Boosie. We clap for Boosie. This kid was suffering and battling with a mental health illness. He saw somebody get murdered when he was 6, 7 years old. You think he ain't gonna kill? So he grew up to kill for Boosie. Tattooed on his chest. Who next, Boosie? He can't take no more. Them demons eating him up. He make a confession.
Yep, that's what happened. Literally. That Marlo Mike up in the back seat, he wasn't begging for no BBL. He was begging for another kill. He tatted on himself with a chopper. Boosie, who next?
Bloodlust.
He was only 15.
Sheesh.
Boosie in interviews laughing about it and stuff. But that young man, he got Boosie indicted because he confessed, but then he got on the stand and said Boosie ain't had nothing to do with it. That's how Boosie was able to get off. That young man sacrificed his life. He spent the rest of his life in jail so Boosie can get out and spread his wicked rap. All right?
Kind of stuff.
But here's the thing. Not only did he mention Marlo Mike in the song, he put the 15-year-old Marlo Mike on a song to speak about what he was doing for Boosie. The name of the song is called Boss Man. They did that for the Boss Man. Play that clip, 216. Come on. Y'all heard that? He said, Marlo Mike, I'm insane in the brain.
Damn!
Said, do it off the love. I don't need no green. That's why he was taking pennies. He didn't really care. You understand? Straight killer nigga. I ain't number 15. And Boosie walking free, living his best life.
Boosie badass.
You can't make this up. This is the times that we living in, brothers. This is the perilous times that God talked about.
Cold world.
Listen to how they did. Straight killer nigga. It's one thing, because, you know, back in the day, it was like, you know, that's just what people say just to sound, you know, tight in a song.
Right.
But these dudes is really out here doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Really catching them. Yeah, I killed a nigga last week. I ain't do it with nothing. I did that one for free. You understand?
Sheesh.
Now, here's the thing, right? Now, that same 15-year-old Marlo Mike, like I said, he behind bars forever. You understand? So, like we didn't cover in various precepts, your latter end, living your life, boasting about bodies and all of that, it's only one or two destinations for you. You understand? It's either in that damn casket or that cold cell. And here's the trip part about it. A lot of these dudes that be wrapped up in his life, they really not. King Von was a different. It's some people that's different demon. But some of these dudes don't be wanting to just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Message.
But they be so far gone, and the fans enable it. Then who gonna die next? Who gonna slide? Who gonna? You understand? Mm-hmm. Damn, y'all ain't caught a body in a while. This is the culture of the comment section.
It's crazy.
Look how these young men be. Play this clip. Watch this. Come on.
I ain't gonna count. We lit right now. Sometimes I be thinking like, what if all us was like one, like together? You know what I'm saying? We will be powerful. Like nobody will be able to stop us. But
Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys could, you know, do a big ass show.
Who you
just
telling?
Jacksonville.
Definitely.
You know, you think you know, you guys will ever get to a point where it'll just be like, you know what I'm saying? You guys just aren't, you know, kind of going at it anymore.
Yeah, it might happen sooner than later. Like, you never know with God. It's by God's timing. Like, yeah, it could happen.
So y'all see that, right? Deep down inside, he wanted to end it. He wanted to be on the same team as Young and Ace. He wanted to join forces. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, man, this bro, we could be just the, you know what I'm saying, the biggest thing at the city. We could be unified. Y'all know that's really the solution, right?
Right.
Like you mentioned, of course, you can't come together and keep rapping about the damn violence.
Exactly. Right.
But you put the guns down and come together when we brothers. You understand? That's really be the inward desire of a lot of these young men. But because, man, weak ass nigga, ain't no peace, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no peace and all of that. Mm-hmm. They do it just based off, I don't want to look like no punk. I can't give up. What?
Hey, Cap.
I can't give in.
That happened. You remember we covered FBG Duck and the King Von.
Right.
He dropped a song supposed to be giving flowers to all the ops. And his whole clique turned him like, you weak and you was wrong for that. And then he turned around and dropped a song called Dead Bees.
And died a few weeks later.
Damn!
I can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Play that next one.
Million views. You know, I talked to him about leaving the streets, and I could tell he kind of really wanted to leave the streets.
Go back. There you go.
Everything what you're saying is true. My last interview with Foolio was almost had 1 million views. You know, I talked to him about leaving the streets, and I could tell he kind of really wanted to leave the streets, but he didn't want to look soft. I could tell he was tired. He was fed up. He just wanted to do his rap thing. But he didn't want to be judged by the fans. He didn't want to be judged by people on social media. Because the fans will trick you out of your spot.
Listen, I tell my youngsters, peer pressure. Whenever you could conquer peer pressure, whenever you could get up enough courage to tell your homeboys in the hood, I don't want to get in that car. No, I don't want to hold that gun. You're going to be better off. Yeah, they're going to talk. But do you notice this? Everybody who go viral, it only be for a moment. And then you got to find something else. Because it's the next person going. It's always, it's time waiting for no one. It's constantly going. So with that being said, a lot of us, and even me, I was like that. We feel like we got a point to prove. Because just like how you just said, Julio Foolio told you, I was like that at once. I was like, I wanted the reputation. I wanted people to be scared of me. I wanted people to fear me. But I wanted to be liked as well. So when I got all those things, I was like, man, what I got myself into. But when my best friend, the original hot boy, Mosquito, hit him 20-something times, I literally walked up to him, Sean. I'm on the phone with them. I'm like, hey, is he dead? I don't know. They passing the phone to one another. I go in their project, walk in the driveway where it's dark at. He laying down where he got a little light where I could see him, like he was reaching for something on his back, hit all up, and I'm looking down at him. And I'm looking at them over there, and they talking about they didn't know. I'm like, clearly he's dead. I asked y'all that. But I'm thinking, they had me thinking somebody from somewhere else hit him, but all the while it was inside job. So I get it when the person be like, man, I don't want to, but I know people gonna be looking. We care about what the people say, what they think about us. Because we create this persona like, I'm tough. So when you create that persona, people want you to live up to that. You gotta stand on that. Or then they gonna clown you. Oh, you coward, you fake, you soft.
Damn. So that's the reality of a lot of these millennial monsters. They be wanting to stop their damn monsterhood.
Right.
But they can't because they gonna get clowned. They gonna get ridiculed.
Damn.
You understand?
Right.
They gonna give me that in Proverbs 12. Proverbs 12:26.
Bring it out.
Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 26.
Come on.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
For you to be able to repent from that lifestyle, to put the gun down, to be a peacemaker. God said, blessed are the peacemakers.
That's right.
You understand? They're going to get the kingdom. You become more excellent than the next nigga that's going to die.
That's right.
But here's the thing, read on.
But the way of the wicked seduceth
your
them.
homeboys. The fans, you understand? The people that glorify it, enable it, and encourage it, they gonna seduce you to remain in that lifestyle, and you feel trapped. If I bow out, I'm a hoe ass nigga. You understand? And if I stay in this lifestyle, I'm gonna meet death. And what happens? They that lay hold of it, like it's saying Wisdom of Solomon, they surely find it. What is that? You understand? Now get Psalms 5 and 9. So just to bring everything home with the topic, all right? Boasters of bodies in this day and age, and it's, trust me, the white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, is not alleviated. He's the one that provides the platforms, and you understand, sets the algorithm. How the hell are they even able to do this? You understand? Let alone get rich and get contracts off of it. And you know these white CEOs put life insurance on them.
Facts.
A white man got a check from Julio Death. Believe that.
Damn.
You understand? Believe that. So he's not exempt from this. Don't get it twisted. But the wickedness within us as a people, that evil nature to crave death, to crave murder, has been sensationalized to the point of the glorification of the murder of our own people. And that's what God said about this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 5 and verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth.
Ain't no faithfulness in their mouth, read.
Their inward part is very wickedness.
They inward part, they spirit, straight wickedness. Go ahead.
Their throat is an open sepulchre.
You know what a sepulchre is? That's a graveyard.
Right.
That's what's coming out of their throat. That's what they're uttering. You understand?
Message.
Nothing but death.
That's right.
Julio literally did a music video at a graveyard.
That's right.
So, read on.
Their throat is an open sepulcher. They flatter with their tongue.
They got bars. Go ahead.
Destroy thou them, O God.
Oh.
Let them fall.
Destroy thou them, O God.
Sheesh.
Listen, I went over a class on history in the AM with Josiah, King Josiah, when he got into power. And, you know, our weapon is the sword. The mighty word of God is able to transform.
That's
you
right.
understand? But King Josiah, when he came into power, he had to purge the idols out of the land. When you purge the idols out of the land, you also got to purge the idolatrous priests. The reform that he's known and beloved by God for involved a lot of blood, a lot of death.
Right.
He had to put a lot of wicked niggas to death.
Facts.
Some people, like what the young man TK say, I wake up in a mood today, somebody gonna get shot in the face.
That's crazy right there.
Some of these spirits is just vessels fitted for destruction.
Right.
Children of the devil, 1 John 3.
The devil.
You understand? So they either repent or, read verse 10 again.
Destroy thou them, O God.
Come on.
Let them fall by their own counsels.
You going on a drill and got drilled. Read.
Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee.
So listen, that's the word of God. It's either you hearken, because these radio show, we trying to reach these. We could have did this. We could have did a Little Rock rendition of this show. It's little niggas in Little Rock and Pine Bluff right now fighting cases with lyrics describing they damn homicides. You understand?
Damn.
It's happening right here. The point is to admonish you and put the fear of God in you to turn from that. Because God said you able to. Through the grace of the blood of the black Messiah. You able to repent from that. The law was made for murderers. You understand?
Fall for it.
But if you want to mock us or you want to have that same murderous spirit toward us, understand, God gonna deal with you. God shall destroy you.
Right.
This stuff gotta stop. This is nonsense. This is genocide.
Right.
Our own people with the mouth, with the words of rap, are fueling a genocide within our own communities. All right. So look, y'all know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, drop them flames in the comments, share, copy, and paste this joint. We're seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions. All right? Thank you for your time. Lord's willing, next week we'll be back with more on Let's Talk